This is my homebrew system. It'll be a pilot system for Redline Brewing Company. This right here is a hot liquor tank. This is a mash tun, and this is a boil kettle. So start the brewing process. You heat up water, put it in here with crushed grains, and then you let them set for roughly an hour. Then you heat up water in here to I guess a certain temperature depending on the beer that you're making. And then after the hour goes by, you start slowly draining the liquid out of here, which is called wort, into the boil kettle, and let it drain down. Then you start to add water from the hot liquor tank into the top slowly to rinse the residual sugars off the grains. And the process takes quite a bit of time, but you pull, after all the sugars are pulled out of the grains, the liquid's drained out of here, your wort. You put the boil kettle up on the heating element, so either 3, looks like almost turkey cookers you can use outside, or if you can put them on a stove if you have the room and the ability to be able to heat that large of a quantity. At that point, you start to heat the wort up, and you'll add hops and whatever other stuff you want to use, honey or orange peel or lemongrass, whatever different things you want to use to brew with. You boil for roughly, after it gets to a boil, which takes some time, you bring it up to once you bring it up to a boil, you boil it for about an hour and put your hop additions in, and then you turn the heat off, you cool it. It looks like a big copper spiral, or you can run it through another cooler that you run cold water through, and you transfer it into a fermenter, which can be like a glass carboy, or a fermenter, or a stainless steel fermenter, or a plastic bucket, depending on the scale size that you're using. And you let it set in here for roughly about a week, and a week and a half, and that's your primary fermentation. Then after primary fermentation, you take it to another bucket or carboy fermenter of some sort, and that's secondary fermentation. It'll set in there for 1 to 3 weeks, sometimes a little bit longer, and then you either bottle or keg, and from that point you let it set for another couple weeks to a month depending on the beer style, and you have the final product.